Great to see you. What is your initial take on Apple TV Plus, the morning show? Their $15 million per episode sort of feature right now, not exactly burning up the charts with the reviews.
Well, I feel like I'm under a lot of pressure following Logan Roy. I wasn't expecting that. My view of Apple TV Plus is I'm not sure we needed Apple in order to do this. Any number of television companies could have introduced these 9 shows. There's nothing particularly Apple about it, which makes me ask the question, what is Apple's real play going to be in the TV space? Because being another streaming service with a smattering of content does very little for the consumer, given all the other streaming services that are out there, many with much more robust content. And really, it does very little for Apple. Look, Apple in the last year alone has gained more market cap than probably 3 times the market cap of Netflix, and it did that without launching a TV service. So the question is, what's the bigger play here for them?
I guess, too, when you're thinking about Apple, right now they're just starting and they only have a handful of programs. True, to your point. What if they turn out to be really big hits? Then is quality okay, and does that trump quantity? Or is it better to be Netflix and have something for everyone, even if not everything is a hit?
Well, nothing ever works that way, that everything's a hit. I think both Netflix and Amazon kind of beat the odds as new guys to original programming, coming out of the box really fast with House of Cards and Orange is the New Black with Netflix, or Transparent on Amazon. I think it's a lot to expect that somebody new to television production is going to have a lot of hits. If they have 1 or 2, that's fantastic. But it begs the question, well, what is the play here that's more meaningful? These are not going to just be available on Apple devices, so it really doesn't just do something for their ecosystem. Giving it away for a year, great, but it's not even a cheap service. When you think of it on a per title basis, $5 for 9 shows is probably the most expensive streaming service out there, and I guess you could say that's uniquely Apple because they always are expensive.
Tom, you're right. What is the right price point then? I mean, let's say the reports are correct that our network, Peacock, will be free. It'll probably be ad supported, I'm guessing. Warner Media, HBO Max, $15. What is the right price point?
Well, it depends what you are. You got a number of variables here. I think the consumer's spoken, and they said, look, this is what we want. We want a lot of original programming. We want it on a non-commercial basis. We want to be able to binge, and we want all that at a fairly reasonable price, maybe a little more expensive if we get to share the subscription with a bunch of people. And the only player that so far hit that, all those levers, I'd say, is probably Netflix. There's plenty of room, though, for multiple streaming services. They will each balance those variables differently, but we expect Apple to be transformative. It doesn't just enter a sector to be an also-ran with a handful of programs where some might hit, many won't. It's got to have a bigger play here, and they really haven't shown their hand as to what that might be. My own view is the thing that needs to be solved is ease and simplicity for the consumer.